Just continuing coverage here at Meadowbank, home of Dorking Wanderers Football Club, with three of Chippenham Town's players today: Will Richards, Joe Anks and Spence Hamilton. Spence, will come to you first, mate. Not the greatest result, but I suppose a few positives to take from the second 45 there.
Yeah, definitely. I think even in the first 45, I think obviously the first goal deflected, probably going wide. Second one we could have probably dealt a bit better, and the third one again with a long throw is, probably poor from our usual standards we've had from this year, because we probably haven't conceded too many goals like that. And I think second half especially we kind of have a little bit more bite, probably went pressed a little bit higher at the pitch, had a little bit more quality defensively, middle third, final third. And probably on another day, a couple of chances we had could have gone in. I think maybe if we took one of those chances early on in the second half, could have made more of a game of it. But unfortunately, we left ourselves quite an uphill battle, especially from the first half.
Yeah, the first half, I think obviously with those points, Joe, when they sort of, when a team like Dorking get in the ascendancy, especially with their ability to press the ball, certainly the work they do off it, it makes it a very hard task. But like we just said there, second half we've come out and we've really responded quite well.
Yeah, I think like Spencer just alluded to, I think even in the first half we had chances. I think at 0-0, 1-0, 2-0, we were still creating quite a lot of chances, which is obviously pleasing and promising. But look, it's a tough place to come, isn't it? They're a very good side. But I think, like you said, we stuck in there. We gave a good performance second half. A lot of teams might have folded it 3-0 down, but we still kept going right to the end. So there is positives. We go to Monday, we're still 3 points outside the playoffs, and we go Monday and we go to win on Monday.
And Will, back in the starting 11 now after shaking a problem hamstring. It's been a few weeks now since we've seen you, but it's got to be great for yourself to get out there and complete a 90 after quite a naughty injury, really.
Yeah, it's nice to be back out there. Maybe not really when we conceded 3 goals, but I think the lads today, it was tough first half. We've kept going. I think second half we did well, but it's just disappointing. I think we're a good defensive unit throughout, and to concede those 3 goals and give ourselves such a uphill task second half. But it's lovely to be out there. Good game, best. Obviously nice to play against top teams and stuff like that. That's what we're about. That's what we're going to do. And I think we just got to put it to the back of our minds now. And Monday is the main goal for us now, and got to pick up points now. But that's the main game.
Yeah, it's not out of the realms now, Spence. With results going sort of the way they have today, we still somehow managed to claw in onto hope a little bit. And we said after the Billericay game that we needed to go on a bit of a tear. Defeats last week, and now obviously today, the optimist in me is still saying that it's there. The pessimist is saying it's a bit gone. How's the mood in the camp? Are the boys still firmly fixated on that top 7? Is that where they still feel they can finish? Yeah,
look, we've got 3 home games, and I think at home we've been pretty much a fortress, especially the second part of the season. They're the games we've got our eye on. I think we still got the away games. We can look at what we still feel as a group we can still get points from. And look, I think from the second half, we've taken a lot of pride and courage, and that's the levels we know we can hit. And I think, I would say probably on paper today they've probably been one of the best teams, in the league, and we more than matched them in the second half. I think if we can kind of take that momentum, that form into those games, there's no stopping us from winning Monday, getting 3 points. And like I said, we've been quite fortunate that when we have dropped points, the teams around us have dropped points, and looking at the run we've got and the teams we've still got to play, we've already taken points from them, and someone's got to get that 7th spot. So all it takes is one win, project us back up, and who knows where we can end up.
And Joe, we'll come to you. We said the same thing with Gary when we've just done his post-match interview. Obviously, it'd be almost silly of us not to address the obvious elephant in the room. We were all a little bit shocked at the end of the last week when Mike resigned, and a lot of the players here, all 3 of you, I believe, actually bought in for, albeit your second spell, Will, have bought in by Mike at the club. It's got to be a very difficult period of adjustment in that short space of time, really, to get a turnaround from last week it was one way, this week another. We've registered our thanks to Mike and obviously continue to do so, but I suppose from yourselves as players, you've all got your own opinions on what's happened, and I suppose it's just a case of getting on with it, and that's football, is it? Yeah,
definitely. Look, Cookie's been here the last few years now, hasn't he? And he's brought in a good group, and we are a good group, and look, obviously it was all a bit of a surprise, but he's done very well this season, hasn't he? Like we all have. So we'll try and put on a show for the last 5 or 6 games, at 5 games now. So look, and we'll do our best for Hawks like we would do for Cookie. So look, we're looking forward to the last 5. Monday's big game. We'll focus on that now and hopefully get 3 points.
And Will, Hawks is a man you know very well. 2016, he was a colleague, wasn't he, in the Chippenham league winning side that you played in. I think he played on the right hand side of that. I don't think anyone who's played or been in a dressing room with Hawks can really underestimate what a really big character he is and what a great bloke he is to have around it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think everyone knows Hawks, just knows he's a solid person and stuff like that. Knows his football. Obviously a good player back in the day, and I was obviously here with Mark when he was assistant in being the assistant manager. So we know what he can do, and it's, to be honest, it sort of like sits with the players anyway. I think we've got such a good group, and we're all so together. There's not any sort of big characters or bad apples in the group. So the main aim, as Hanksy and Spencer said, is Monday. And we need to pick up points now. It's no good looking at other teams to drop. We need to win to get up, even to get into those like playoffs to give us any sort of chance. So I think we're going to have to go for it now, and why not?
Spence, Oxford City next. We played them around the Christmas period. We drew 1-1. It was a very close game, and actually thought if anything we edged it. I suppose going into Monday, 3 points is crucial.
Yeah, definitely. I think, like I said, it's really important we've got to start picking up points from our home games. And, Oxford are another good team. I think the rest of the teams we've got to play are obviously all up there. And if anything can work in our favour, because we know on our day we can beat anyone when we turn up. So if we beat the teams obviously in and around us, it's only going to project us up and obviously propel them down. So we're really much looking forward to it, and focus already turning to Monday's game.
Brilliant, boys. Well, there's a nice little bar here, so we'll go and grab a couple of drinks and rest and recuperate, of course, for the next game. But boys, we'll see you against Oxford. Well done for today. Unlucky with the result, but we go again, and we'll see you all on Monday.
Cheers,
Cheers, guys.